How was it like playing against MJ your rookie year?
Shaking in my boots.
And I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. Like, I literally seen his aura.
Meeting Michael Jordan for me was looked like he was like Jesus, Black Jesus walking towards me.
The dude looked like Black Jesus to me. Nobody could tell me anything different.
Was there anybody that you kind of avoided talking smack to because if you did?
Yeah, Michael Jordan. You don't want to mess with God.
Point blank, I never seen nobody play like he plays. I mean, you can include all of them.
That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. It was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
You took Jordan?
I'm never going against Jordan, dog. I've never seen, I thought Michael Jordan was Jesus Christ, like playing to be Michael Jordan. I swear to God, dog.
And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus.
I said, no, I'll sprain my ankle. He said, who's guarding me? I said, Anthony Peeler. He said, 50. He ended up with 54.
And when Jordan came in, what they seen was a whole different animal. Moves different, talks different, approaches the game different, swag, phenomenal.
Michael Jordan is like, he's the end-all be-all. Like, he's the best player I've ever seen. I believe he's the best player I'll ever see. I believe he'll be the best player in a million years from now.
I was coming in every day like, yo, I'm better than you. I don't care. Y'all can line up. We go 1v1 right now. Ooh. That energy was me every day. So you know, me going against Brown, we played one-on-one one time, by the way. I'm not going to tell y'all who won or lost.
No, tell us, bro.
We had fun going back and forth. We had fun. I'm not going to talk about who got the better like y'all two, but we had fun back and forth. But I'll close it in like this. You know I'm a troll, B.
You want to do it right now? 50 grand to a boss is nothing. This is not a high school kid coming to you. Kobe, oh my God, no. This is me coming to talk to you one-on-one.
Know your dad. I know that. I know that. But like, son, are you crazy?
You have the guard. No? You have the guard. You're not going to lock me up. You're not going to lock me up. Okay. I think you're talking to a high school kid.
You just came out of high school, kid.
You came out of college.
You came out of high school.
You came out of high school.
You played 2 games. You played 2 games in 2
people need 30 games and some people need 11.
You are high school. You just graduated. You don't need a pick to get you off. Then you're going to be looking at the ref like, ref, it's a foul, ref, it's a foul.
Please. You think y'all be playing a little bow out?
Y'all about the same size. Y'all about the same size. Easy money. He can play a little bit for high school kids. 50 grand in my chair.
You tell me good luck. I don't need luck to perform. I decide when to perform good. I'm playing to win, and to win I will destroy you.
He's not on the wall.
You know why?
Brooms?
Because they still don't know how God is looking. A FIFA World Cup without me is not worth watching. But the lion cannot miss the hunt. I will qualify on my own and I will dominate.
Surely you have to be registered in a squad.
Regulations are for the regular players. I am Zlatan.
You talk about lifting the level and getting players like yourself, and you said right now you're the best player in Major League Soccer. There's another player in Los Angeles, Carlos Vela. In this moment, he's got 19 goals, 12 assists, and his team is leading Major League Soccer. Do you still consider yourself the best player in Major League Soccer?
By far. Because if he's in his prime, how old is he?
Carlos Vela's 29.
29. He's playing in MLS and he's in his prime. When I was 29, where was I?
Yeah, you were in Europe.
Big difference.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike?
That's right.
Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Man, dude.
Bad. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark.
Incredible.
Fast.
Incredible.
And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Okay, so look, we're going to be talking about why narcissism, egotism, and being absolutely delusional will lead you to greatness, no matter what anyone says. The reasoning why I really say that is because I've studied a lot of greats. I've studied a lot of athletes, and I looked up to a lot of people growing up regarding the fields of soccer, the fields of basketball, in the fields of boxing. One thing I've realized with all of these dudes, more times than not, a lot of them are dickheads. A lot of them are narcissists. Their egos high to the sky. And I don't find anything wrong with that too. And that's one thing I want to really make sure that I get in this video. It's not a bad thing until you become like a full-on narcissist, right? If you're delusional and you're a dreamer, I love that for you because I'm the same exact way. All I believe is my life is nothing but greatness, and nothing but greatness will be brought upon me. So first things first, let's go over the definition of what a narcissist is. A narcissist is someone who has an exaggerated sense of self-importance. They believe they're the shit, and a lack of empathy for others. Now the last part, I don't fuck with, because I'm a good dude and I really feel bad for people, and you know, I'm gonna show love to everybody, so I'm never gonna be a dickhead, like full on dickhead, like full on fuck you, fuck your life, you know what I'm saying? But at certain times in life, if you don't put your full focus on you, bro, you're always going to be hindered. You know, if you're too worried about what everybody else is doing, you have too much emotions for them or whatever they're thinking or how you gotta act in certain situations or how to impress a person, fuck that shit. That's when you say fuck that shit. Or if some people are just wasting your time being dickheads or whatever it is, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a narcissist is. I don't think that's even the worst thing in the world. Someone who has an exaggerated sense of self-importance. I have to believe I'm the shit so that everyone else can believe I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to believe in myself before anybody else does. And ultimately, all of these definitions stem to believing in yourself when nobody will, until the 3D manifestation of what you wanted to happen comes to life, right? So now the second thing is egotistical. The definition of egotistical is an excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself, self-centered. He's selfish, egotistical, and arrogant. Oh, and also arrogance too. Because arrogance, you just like fuck everything else, but you believe in yourself highly. You know what I'm saying? Excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself. You have to put all your time and attention on you if you want to grow. That's one thing you need to know. What do you think self-improvement is all about? Self-improvement is in evolving yourself and building yourself. Who's going to do the building? Who's going to put the work in? It's you. You can't count on others to believe in you or to uplift you, because if you do that and you need someone to uplift you to make you feel like you're whole, you're going to cling on to them, and you're going to need that every day. Like, oh, I'm good, or I'm good because he said I'm good, or she said I'm good. Fuck what everybody else says. I'm good because I said I am good. or I'm great or whatever it is because I said so. I don't even got to have any accolades. I don't got to do nothing. I believe in myself before anyone else will. So self-improvement at a whole is literally just evolving yourself, bro. Like real shit. Self-improvement at a whole is just evolving yourself and leveling yourself up. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to hit the gym for you. You have to hit the gym. You have to eat clean. You have to read books. You're doing all of that shit by yourself. So being self-centered is not a bad thing. Don't get it wrong. Now, when you're egotistical and you're narcissist, honestly, narcissist is when you really don't care about people's feelings. Like, you'll say something so fucking rude and just be a dickhead. Even though you might be being real, you gotta sometimes and more times than not care about other people's emotions because not everyone's gonna build the same way you build. I hear oftentimes on social media people talk mad shit to people, and I'm like, yo, like they not cut like that. Like for me growing up, I was called skinny and like bony and shit. And I ain't like that. Even though I was skinny, nobody was playing with me. But then I really got my size on. I got some muscle. I started hitting the gym and shit. Nobody ever said that shit again. But it was because like I was getting called those names, and all my homies around the way, like they were fat. I would call them fat. They would call me skinny and shit like that. But we was cut from a different cloth. Like we can build and learn to grow from being hindered. But other people would like, you hinder somebody, bro, they want to actually go home and kill themselves. Like for real. You feel me? And that shit ain't even that funny, but it's like, yo, not everybody cut from that same cloth. You see what I'm saying? So that's what egotistical is. And now the last word, delusional. Just a crazy motherfucker, but let's get the, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the real definition. Characterized by or holding false beliefs or judgments about external reality that are held despite incontrovertible evidence to the contrary, typically as a symptom of a mental condition. You can give me that mental condition. I don't give a fuck. You know when people try to like say you got something mentally wrong with you, I'll say that because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do what nobody could do. You dig? Like I'm going to have that confidence within me. You live in your reality. I'm going to live in mine. Right? So delusion, beautiful. I love that. Now, this is going to be so much fun. We about to break this shit the fuck down. Okay. First athlete that I'm going to talk about right now is Anthony Edwards because he literally just came up and he's been in the league for like 3 years. But there's this one specific clip that I'm going to leave in this video of how he pulls up to like the White House, I think. It's all the NBA players. They always go to the White House or some shit for Team USA. And he pulls up. And Obama's talking to Joel Embiid. He's great, but he always injured. Fuck him. Fuck him. He don't even want to play ball. He there for money. You can clearly tell. But he's talking to Obama, and him and Embiid are just talking some regular shit. Anthony Edwards like, yeah, he's solid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He be getting like 50 a night. And Obama's just talking some shit. But then Obama asked Embiid, what you think about Anthony Edwards? Embiid was like, he cool, you feel me? Like, you know, he nice, he solid, you feel me? Like, he tough, he alright, he nothing too crazy. Something along the lines of that. I'm paraphrasing. Anthony Edwards said, hey, man, both y'all better stand down. I'm the motherfucking truth. I'm like, yeah, that's how I be coming. I'm like, word, I feel you, bro. You know, me and my homie talk just like that. Like, yo, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm the truth, you dig? And then Obama calls LeBron over, like, yo, like, you hear this kid? He talking about he the truth, whatever. And then LeBron, he just weird. I don't know what's wrong with LeBron, but he like, yeah, the truth, nothing but the truth. Like, he say some old head shit. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. But it's like, yeah, like, everybody stamped it. KD was like, word, that's the belief system you kind of need. Like, he believes in himself, even though he's conceited, even though that's like egotistical. Fuck what everybody talking about. I'm the truth, you dig? So, Anthony Edwards is the first one. And then we gonna really break it down, right? I fuck with Anthony Edwards. You know, I got some along the lines. I believe Ja Morant's better than Anthony Edwards at leading a team for sure, but not just skill, but leading a team. You can argue with me in the comment section. So I'll take Ja Morant over Anthony Edwards, but they both tough. So now MJ, like, let's really talk about it. Like, MJ really was one of the most arrogant piece of shit people in the league to everyone around him. But he made people fear him, like real shit. If you ever watch any clips of NBA players talking about Michael Jordan, bro, they would literally say, like, he's Black Jesus. They would call another man Black Jesus, like God. They're saying he's God. Don't wake up God. So MJ was one of the most arrogant dickhead motherfuckers in the league, without a doubt, bro. You can go see interviews of how he used to treat his teammates and other people. I think he scrapped up a couple times in practice. You know what I'm saying? But he's just arrogant, and I ain't fuck with it as much. Because, like, if you really nice like that, like, you talk shit, but it's like you ain't gotta be making everyone know what it is. Like, everybody know what it is, but you don't gotta keep pushing like you know what it is. Like, you don't gotta keep pressing on them because they already know your body, like you're Michael Jordan. But he keep pushing it, and he's arrogant as shit, arrogant as fuck. But I'm telling you, egotism, delusion, narcissism, yo, that shit is a low-key superpower, I promise you, because once you start to develop yourself and believe yourself before anybody would, bro, your whole life will change. Because you start to do things that don't nobody even think about, and even if they think about it, they would think in their head, I can't even do it. But once you're programmed and designed a certain way, I truly believe if there's anything or anybody in this world that can do something, it's me. I don't give a fuck what it is. Despite my accolades, despite anything, if there's anybody in this world that can do something, it's me. So you need to believe that too. In your regular day-to-day steps that you do, bro, you will times it by 2, 3, because you like, yo, this bare minimum shit. Especially when you study the greats. I'm going to talk about boxing too. I got some boxers on this motherfucker. Their training was crazy. Bro, you will believe in yourself before anybody in this world. If there's anybody in this world that'll do something, it's me. I know that. So it's you too, though. But MJ was a dickhead, arrogant, crazy motherfucker in the head, you know. But I ain't really like his character all that much because he was too conceited. Like, I'm a conceited motherfucker, but he's too, like, it's like, all right, bro, chill out. You see what I'm saying? The next person is Kobe. Now, with Kobe, he studied MJ from when he was a kid. He looked up to MJ. But what I really loved about Kobe was he was never ducking shit. He never, pause. Later on, you're going to see he actually ducked shit. But when he first came up, especially when these athletes are young, they're coming in trying to fuck shit up. Like, fuck the whole league up. So with Kobe, he studied MJ's every move. You know, the worst part about Kobe, though, was he developed that same arrogant type dickhead character. Where one time I seen this one interview where he had like a sorry ass teammate. And I understand Kobe because he really put in work from the moment he woke up to the nighttime, real shit, till he went to bed. He'll wake up like 4 a.m, running off of 3 hours of sleep, and get to training, bro. His body and mind was programmed a whole different way. And that's why I truly understand it. But he got the same complete arrogance as MJ, and I didn't fuck with it. But I could understand Kobe a little bit more because he was putting in so much pain, and he got like regular bots. Like, he's Kobe Bryant. Like, his name's already solidified. But if you want your name solidified, you want to really play ball, if you love ball, you should be training as much as Kobe did. That's how he sees it in his eyes. His teammate is getting interviewed by this lady, and she asked him about, how was your relationship with Kobe? Bro, he was like, yo, I played with Kobe for 5 years, bro. That motherfucker never even said hi to me. Like, he didn't even acknowledge bro was on the court or on the team. He didn't even say hi to him. And I'm like, okay, that's OD, but I kind of get it, because if you not putting in no pain, bitch, you on the team for no reason, like, but I would say hi to you, because I'm not that much of a dickhead, like, no way. But Kobe wasn't going for that shit. He didn't even say hi to bro for 5 years, and I forgot the player's name, but he wasn't nobody OD crazy. He was like, he wasn't too crazy, you know, probably like a regular role player, or, you know, the third string, but he really wasn't outside doing his thing. So Kobe ain't respect it. He didn't even say hi to the motherfucker for 5 years. Like, imagine you working a job, right? And you go in and you say hi to everybody. And you say hi to this one specific person, but they don't even acknowledge you. Like, they walk past you like you don't even exist. Like, I feel some type, like, certain type of way. Like, you gotta see me. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? I'm saying hi, dickhead. Like, you can't say hi back, bitch. Like, you feel me? It's kind of like that. You got a job and you being nice to this one person, and every time you see them, they would not even acknowledge that you existed. They would not acknowledge your existence. They walk past you like you weren't even there. I'm like, that's crazy as fuck. So that's no, we not even done with Kobe. But one thing I was saying, when Kobe was first coming in the league, he was a youngin, and he wanted to prove himself. So, you know, Kobe was cut different because he's been training, putting in work when he was younger. So then when he came to the league and MJ was still in the league, you know, still on the Bulls, I believe, he would shit talk MJ while everyone else around the way would tell him like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, don't you know that's Black Jesus? Kobe looks at these motherfuckers like, bitch, what kind of dick eating is that? Like, I don't give a fuck who he is. I'm Kobe, and he could come see me. I love that shit. Yo, I can't stand all that. Oh, that's submissive, bro. Don't wake him up. Don't wake the dog up. You're a bitch. Yo, come see me. Because I put in as much work as you do. You can come see me. Fuck is you talking about? He Black Jesus. Give Black Jesus a fucking bucket. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, I can't stand that submissive shit. Like, I don't have that shit in my soul in the same way Kobe does. He don't see that shit. He said, Black Jesus. Motherfucker, you must not know who I am. I'm Kobe Bryant, like the Black Mamba. Fuck is you talking about? You submitting to him. I would never do that. And that's why I respected Kobe to the highest degree, because he was a competitor. He was not ducking no smoke, but he was ducking smoke at the same time. And I'm going to really fire your ass up with that one. With Kobe, when he was first coming up, bro, I heard this one story too, that he ended up fighting Shaq at practice. Bro, Shaq is like 7'1", 320, like 300 pounds. Kobe's like 6'5". He looked like he 190, bro, or 200 flat. Bro, he ended up throwing hands with Shaq, because Shaq was fat and out of shape, but he was always in his prime. But he's 7'1". He just bully ball, bang out on somebody, just dunk on their head. But Kobe really had to put in pain. You see what I'm saying? He's been putting in pain the whole time, you know, working on his game, just like how MJ's shit was. Kobe wasn't the most talented. He was great, but he wasn't the most talented. You see what I'm saying? But he put in so much work that it overcame all of like that talent shit. Because when Kobe first came in the league, he was not dropping 20 a night like how LeBron came in the league and fucked shit up. He wasn't. He sat on the bench, and I remember one time he was in the playoffs. He shot like 3 air balls in a row, but he never ducked shit. He stood 10 toes and put in that work. So as he's putting in this work, Shaq is just like somewhat of the leader of the crew, but Kobe's coming in, but he's leading by example for real, by putting in work every day, no ducking. That Shaq had a problem with Kobe, and Kobe's like, yo, fuck that. They started throwing them bitches, I heard, bro. You see what I'm saying? And he did that because it's like, yo, you don't even put enough pain. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you not putting in work how I put in work. So fuck what you talking about. I'm not listening to you. And he's probably saying that shit, something along the lines of that to Shaq, and I really get that. Because Kobe really put in pain his whole career, bro. Never took a day off. All types of shit, right? So now we gonna talk about Kyrie, one of my favorite fucking players to exist, bro. One of the greatest point guards in the world. Got the best handle. He got it all. He has the best bag the NBA has ever seen so far. He can do everything. Left hand, right hand. Come through the lane, over the top with the right, bro. He can do anything. Fade away, hit you with some shit, make you fall. He'll do anything, bro. You just can't fuck with Kyrie. He'll get a bucket whenever he wants. So, the same thing how Kobe was when he first came into the league. Kyrie was a dog. He was a fucking dog. He wanted his name to be solidified around the league. Like, yo, I'm Kyrie and none of y'all can fuck with me. And this is my favorite fucking clip I've ever seen in the NBA. So, Kyrie's playing for the Cavs and they some shit. But when Kyrie comes, he makes them a little bit better. But it's not like how LeBron came and he, you know, just took them to the finals basically. And started really getting wins when LeBron came. Kyrie, it took a little bit more time. And the league was starting to notice that he really was him. Like, he was coming through just doing whatever he want. Especially young Kyrie. He was so much more faster and athletic. Crazy. Like, he was just crazy explosive. But now, he's more humbled and shit like that. But at that time, he wanted his name known. So he gets a phone call from Team USA. Team USA hits him up. And Team USA is the team that's going to go to the Olympics and play against all these other countries, but Team USA should always win that shit because the NBA has the best league with the best players. Sometimes they don't. I'm like, how the fuck y'all lose? Like, what the fuck? You feel me? But Team USA got the best players, and especially at that time, they called them up when it was prime James Harden, prime Melo, prime LeBron. Kobe was still somewhat in his prime, like, type shit. All great players on that fucking court. But Kyrie wanted his name solidified for real. So he goes up over there and he's like, yo, I'm better than you. We can play one-on-one and get it right now. No ducking. You want smoke, we can get it right now. And that was my favorite clip. I said, yo, that's the energy I love. Fuck all that ducking shit. I'm better than all y'all. Y'all could come see me. I got an issue. Let's get it on right now. You see what I'm saying? I loved it. And, you know, he actually, this is how much of a dog he was. He challenged Kobe straight up one-on-one. You can see me. Like, he's telling he's telling Kobe in a respectable way. I'm going to leave that clip in here for you. He's telling Kobe in a respectable way, yo, you can come see me, bro. Like, just come play this 1v1. I'm going to drop your ass off type shit. Kobe, I feel like he really knew Kyrie's body. I swear to God. Kyrie's looking in Kobe's eyes like, bro, you're not going to lock me up. Dead ass. He's the smallest motherfucker on the court, 6'3", point guard, but the toughest one on that fucking court, skill-wise, especially one-on-one-wise. You not stopping Kyrie. And Kobe's on that same level because he got like all them MJ packages, fade away, but Kyrie got all of it. I'm telling y'all. And Kobe low-key ducking his shit. He like, man, he trying to play like the old head card where he's like, man, you a youngin', you just got out of college. Fuck that shit. Come see me. Kyrie's like, yo, fuck all that. Come see me. Kobe ain't want it. And then Kyrie also said in another clip, one of my favorite clips as well. No, it's in that same clip where he's like, I'll line up all y'all and you could get it right now, one-on-one. I'm going to leave that clip. But then he also says, me and LeBron play one-on-one. And then he says, I'm not going to tell you who won. He wouldn't have brought that shit up if he didn't drop LeBron off. That's what I truly believe. I think he won that 1v1. You feel me? But that's real shit. It's like the self-belief of himself was to the highest degree. He had that egotism. He was delusional. He coming up to Kobe. One of the greats, bro. Top 5 greatest players. Come see me. 19 years old. Come see me. I love that shit. Because fuck all that ducking shit. Let's get it. That's the same way this shit will lead you to greatness. It's fuck all of that shit. Come see me. Right? So now, we going to stir off of basketball for a little bit. Let's talk about Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson come out the cut. He's talking mad shit. He's a youngin'. He fucking the whole boxing shit up. Everybody start to like boxing now because he coming through just cracking shit. Knocking dudes out left and right. So, he's trashing shit left and right, bro. And the whole boxing federation is scared of this man. But not only because he's doing that. If he did it in a humble way, not a lot of people would have been scared. But it was his demeanor. When you see Mike Tyson, even nowadays, bro, they know not to talk crazy to Mike Tyson in those interviews. I know y'all be seeing them. They be trying to ease their way around Mike Tyson. Because even though he's talking to like an MMA dude, they know like, yo, you get Mike Tyson tight. Like, he about to fuck your shit up. Like, he gonna just fight you now. Fuck all that MMA shit. He like, yo, I'm about to, if you get Mike Tyson mad, bro, he gonna get to scrapping. You know that. So it was his aura about him. It was who he felt like he was. And he really was him. He knocking shit out left and right. And the whole boxing federation, for the most part, was ducking his shit. But it was his belief system. If you watch any of his interviews in the past, he would be talking mad shit, but he would be mad scary with it. Like, no funny shit. He would be so scary. Like, yo, you don't want no smoke with him. But then I also love boxing and the sport of fighting. Because in order to fight that man and beat him, you have to literally be like, yo, fuck what he's talking about. He can come see me. I love that shit. I really do. Lennox Lewis wasn't with none of that shit about fearing Mike Tyson. Because Mike Tyson really beat a lot of people up because he kept winning, but people feared that man, bro. People feared him, and then Lennox Lewis came. He was like, yo, fuck all that fearing Mike Tyson shit. We can get in. We could get it in right now. What you want to do? Like, he was not ducking his shit, and I really love that shit, bro. So Mike Tyson, if you know, you can go watch interviews. You already know about his aura. You already know not to fuck with Mike Tyson. Even now, as a 63-year-old man, you know not to get him tight because he get up, start cracking his shit right there. Like he's not one to play with, right? And and let me talk about Mike Tyson just for a little bit more. Mike Tyson used to get hypnotized when he was a kid, and not a lot of people know that. But once you hypnotize the brain and you program your body to what your brain thinks, that's when you become truly unstoppable. I want you to know that. So when Mike Tyson was 13, 14 years old, and one of the greatest reasons why I think Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson was because of his coach, Cus D'Amato. And if Cus D'Amato lived throughout Mike Tyson's career, bro, I don't think Mike Tyson would have ever lost a fight for real. When Cus D'Amato met Mike Tyson, bro, he seen an animal in this young motherfucker. He cracking shit, knocking dudes out left and right. So he started coaching him. But one thing he did when he was like 13, 14 years old, hypnotized Mike Tyson. He got him into a state where he was so tired, like you're relaxed, you're about to go to sleep. That's the time you can imprint on your subconscious mind way quicker with alpha brain waves. And I'll make a whole separate video on that, but to make it really quick and easy, when you're in that sleepy state before you go to bed, or when you first waking up, that's the easiest way to imprint on your subconscious mind. And they would get him into that state, a very calm, relaxed state, almost a sleepy, dreamy state where you're half awake and half asleep. You see what I'm saying? You're so relaxed, you're calm, you're not thinking about nothing. They would tell him and hypnotize him, and in his ear, they would say, you're gonna trash everybody around you. Nobody can stop you. No one can fuck with you. And I'm like, yo, that's fire. Nobody even knew about that at the time because quantum physics and all about the 5D, 4D, no one knew about those dimensional realms. Nobody knew about that. Neville Goddard was ahead of his time. I'll make a whole separate video on that too. But yo, these motherfuckers didn't have no research to back them. They just programmed them in the mind because everything stems from up here. And I'm going to teach you how to control and program your body to your mind. So once you're thinking shit and you truly believe it, bro, you're going to take action on whatever you can do or whatever you want to do, but you'll do it with such confidence like you the fucking man that nothing can get in your way, bro. So they used to hypnotize Mike Tyson from 13, 14 years old, bro. I'm like, yo, I might even get hypnotized just cause now, like, cause I really thought about that. It can imprint on your subconscious mind way quicker, and the things you want to hear. But on the contrast, it can be some negative shit. If someone were like to hypnotize you and program you to do what they want you to do and shit, or to program you what they want you to believe in or some shit, they can do that through hypnosis. But I would go to a professional, bitch. You not programming me. I'm gonna give you a list of what to program me with, bitch, and you get me right from there, you dig? So that's Mike Tyson. But now Floyd Mayweather, we can go through all of these quick. Floyd Mayweather, one of the most cockiest motherfucker, arrogant motherfuckers, delusional motherfucker, egotistical motherfucker, narcissistic motherfucker, and still will whoop your ass because he believes in himself so much. Who is Floyd Mayweather? 55-0. You don't even gotta know nothing. 55-0. Simple like that. Also, what I really like about Floyd was in training camp, he would talk so much shit, but behind the scenes, he's like, yo, I talk mad shit, so I really gotta back it up. Now, just because I'm talking mad shit, I gotta go run 6 miles. He would discipline himself like that. Greatness, nothing but heat, nothing but pressure, nothing but greatness. So, next, we could talk about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, he got the most famous back in the day for talking shit. That's really what he did. He was a great fighter, one of the best fighters of all time. But what made him that electrifying type athlete was he was talking that talk, but backing it up. And back in the day, you weren't allowed to talk like mad crazy shit. So he would talk like in riddles or even somewhat like poems, like sting like a butterfly but hurt like a bee or some shit, or sting like a bee, some bullshit. But you get what I'm saying. Full egotistical. He would be out here just yelling his mouth off like this, looking up to the sky, just loud mouth, and people loved it and some people couldn't stand it. But it didn't matter because he won most of his fights, damn near all of them. I don't know his record, but you feel me? He damn near won all of his fights, talking that talk but walking that walk. You dig? That's the biggest thing. Now, all right, we're going to talk about one of my favorites too, but this goes to soccer. I'm gonna leave the clip of Zlatan because he's so funny. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, one of the funniest motherfuckers in the whole MLS, and he used to play in Italy and all that, but his name is known. Everybody knows Zlatan. He's nice as fuck, but his belief system is to the highest degree. You feel me? The highest degree. He used to think he was God. He used to talk his talk, but really walk his walk. People did not fuck with him. You couldn't fuck with him because he really did that. And he's one of the best soccer players. Oh, and for the one athlete that I can say that's truly humble but the greatest at what they do is Lionel Messi. Messi don't even open his mouth, but he does what he does. He lets the action speak for his words, you know. But that's probably like one of the only ones I could really tell for real. Another character, Ocho Cinco. He's really known right now. He's talking crazy to this one dude. He talking about he'll scrap him right now. Like, Ocho Cinco's a character at hand. Like, he was really one of them ones when it came to football. And, yeah. So, now I want to express to y'all how narcissism, egotism, and delusion is great in real life from my homie that I know that I love. So, when we were younger, right, I didn't know the knowledge that I have now. I would never talk bad about myself. I would never think anything negative that would hinder me. I would never even try to defend fucking depression, all that shit. No, it's an illusion. It's a thought. You're trapped under a genjutsu. I'll make that separate video as well. But with my homie, right? My homie, one of the funniest motherfuckers I ever met in my life, dude. Like, dead ass, one of the funniest motherfuckers in the world. Bro, from when we were kids, bro, I remember it just started off of petty shit, but he had some narcissistic behavior within him, and he didn't realize it, but I always told him, you have a true superpower. Now that I got my knowledge, I tell him, like, bro, you really got a superpower before anybody even knew. We playing Fight Night Champions. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm beating the dog shit out of him on this game, and he's, who was he? He was like, I think it was like Muhammad Ali or one of the other heavyweights. I'm beating the dog shit out of him, basically. And I'm like, I'm just talking shit. Because me and him, it's ego versus ego. With me and him, ever since we were kids, ego versus ego. Who's better at 2K? Who better at this? Who better at this? He'll say him, I say me. But really, it was me in all of those things. I swear to God. Basketball, 2K, my mans, if you watching this, you know what's good. But I love him because he had this superpower for real. Me, I always been like, have a high ego. Like, yo, I can do whatever I want type shit. Like, nothing was going to stop me. So we playing the game, and I'm busting his ass, and I'm just starting to talk shit. Like, we like 16, 17 at the time. I'm like, yo, stop talking before Mike Tyson comes out the game and starts beating the dog shit out you. Mid-fight, he presses the pause. Yo, he looked at me, he's like, yo, if you bring that motherfucker here right now, I will beat the shit out of him. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You not whooping shit. He like, yo, send him now. Now. Like, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker is wildin'. You feel me? He's like, yo, I will pick his shit the fuck up. Bro, he cap rapping, but he really believed it. Like, if you seen his eyes, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's crazier. Slightly crazier than me in a way. You feel me? But what I really want you to understand is he would never see himself losing in any predicament. Neither will I anymore. Like, once I got this information, I really realized this shit. Bro, call me a crazy motherfucker. It doesn't matter. My reality is my reality. Your reality is your reality. But say if Mike Tyson was there, right? What mindset would you rather have? Oh, he's Mike Tyson. I can't beat him. I'm going to submit to him. Or would you be like, fuck Mike Tyson, I'll whoop his ass. What do you think all those boxers were doing back then? The ones who beat him. Like I said, Lennox Lewis. He was not playing no games. He said, fuck you, fuck Mike Tyson, fuck all that scary shit y'all scared of. You send them. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset you would rather have. Fuck your accolades. Fuck all that shit. What you want to do. Right? And I'm not trying to make anybody fight or any of that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, like, somewhat you don't know won't hurt you. But it's like, at the same time, you would have that mindset like, yo, fuck all that shit. Let's get it. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I love him. Like, he real life a soldier, bro. Like, bro, eagle to the high. Like, just the same thing as me. He would be like, yo, speak for yourself. I'm like, bro, you speak for yourself. I told him, I told him, like, yo, Mike Tyson really gonna whoop you. Stop talking this bullshit. He like, yo, just speak for yourself, bro. And then we played the game again. I'm still whooping his ass. That's what really got him mad, though. I'm busting him. I'm talking that talk. You feel me? But, yo, another thing from this exact dude was he would talk so highly of himself. Conceited. Whatever the fuck you want to call him. That's who he was. So, till this day, you feel me? So we'll be on the court, right? He don't even hoop. He never trained ball. He never played seriously. I trained ball, so I always had an upper hand on all of my homies. And that's why I was better than all of them. Plus my belief system. But, I'm going to get into a story about myself too. But with him, bro, he never trained ball. All he did was talk shit and play. Like, we'll play 5v5s or 1v1s, whatever it is. I'll bust his ass. And then he'll be like, yo, you know you still not fucking with me, right? Bro, I'll beat this motherfucker like 16-5. You know you're not fucking with me, right? I'm like, yeah, bro. Because at that point, I let my actions speak. Like, yo, go ahead, bro. But I loved it. I didn't care about that. Like, I loved that shit. I never took that shit personal where like, bro, I gotta prove to you again I'm better than you. Bro, I just whooped your ass. I don't even gotta speak. But he's like, yo, you know you're not fucking with me, right? I'm like, all right, bro, you got it. You feel me? Like, you got it, boss. But to everybody else, like, that shit really worked. Like, talking that talk. And connecting into like some side where if you need that demon, you can get it. And that was the same thing with me. Like, I got that demon side. Like, when I play ball and I say, fuck all that nice shit, let's get it. I'm fucking your life up. You know what I'm saying? But, so with him, he'll be talking so much shit. But over the time that we kept playing ball with all my other peers, he actually became like the second best player. Because he believed in himself every time. Bro, this motherfucker would try to be like me and shoot like me from like the 3-pointer. Like, he Curry. Like, from beyond deep. I'm like, boss, that's not even how you move. He like, yo, fuck what you talking about. Give me the ball. I give him the ball. He shoot it. Sometimes he make that shit. And then he started end up really getting buckets. I'm like, bro, you don't even train. Like, sometimes I really do train. And it's really that belief. It's the confidence behind the shots. It's fuck what you talking about. Give me the ball and let me shoot that shit. And to, like, really show you that's a superpower was my freshman year of high school basketball, right? And at this time, I wasn't that nice because I was playing more soccer. I was always playing more soccer at that time, like training soccer very seriously. But I'll go play ball on the, the side because it's fun. So it's my freshman year. I'm the sixth man, but then I end up starting like 3 games later because I was started to really build my confidence. But I'll go in the lab and go train, shoot threes, go get jumpers up, like all that. But sometimes, like one time I remember it came to a game time and I was so nervous and scared that I wasn't even trying to shoot, that I was just giving it up. Like, my confidence levels wasn't there. And I remember I played on this AAU that same year. I played on this AAU team and it was a dude I was better than him. I knew I was better than him, but in game, he'll get the ball and just shoot that shit and be mad confident with it and not give a fuck. He didn't care about all that other shit. He got the ball, he shot that shit, he was getting buckets. More buckets than me. I'm like, I get it. Like, at that time, something clicked. And when I really get into the flow state on ball, I'm on your ass. Like, I'm staring at you. Like, we getting the ball. My defense, A1. I'm getting buckets on you, all that. But then when I was younger, it took some time to develop that demon that was needed on that court. That fuck all that Mr. Nice Guy. Everybody on that team could see me. Like, I'm not about to duck none of this smoke. And that's that killer that really led to me really getting buckets. And I went from that dude who puts in work behind the closed doors, but like really doesn't get, like, it doesn't show in the game to like it really showed in my game. And I started to make more shots and all that. But then as the years progressed, I stopped playing ball. But as the years progressed, I understood to tap into that demon. Like, yo, I'm putting my pride, my ego, everything into this basketball game. And especially I play for money, I'm frying your ass up. Swear to God. But that's what led to me being more confident in everything. Because everybody's so submissive. Everybody you play like, yo, why are you taking this so serious, bro? Bitch, I'm playing for some bread. I'm about to fuck your life up. Like, I'm really about to talk shit. I'm on you now. Like, we really about to get active on the court. Like, let's get it. And I'll end up winning every time. But then sometimes I really do feel bad. Because all those other people sometimes, like, I get into that demon mode. Sometimes I don't even remember what I'm saying. I'm just talking wild crazy. And then, like, I take their spirit out of them and they get dropped off and they don't want to play again. I'm like, yo, relax. But when it gets to that, it gets to that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, let's get it. And I got way better over the years just by me developing it and in my mind just believing like, yo, I'll give anybody a buck. Being delusional is necessary. Egotism, narcissism, whatever it is. But just don't be like an arrogant piece of shit where you really don't care about other people. That's one thing I'll never do. I know how to turn that demon mode on and turn it back off. You see what I'm saying? So that's my argument on why all of the greats and being delusional, egotism, narcissism is led to greatness, bro. That's really the truth for me. I've seen that. I've studied mad greats, mad good athletes. You'll hear them talking that talk, but really walking that walk. Oh, take McGregor. He came up. He was the underdog. But he like, yo, why the fuck am I the underdog? And starts whooping shit and start talking his shit. But he's like, yo, I'm the underdog. Yo, these motherfuckers the underdog. What's wrong with you? So he starts whooping shit. And his name starts to get known. But he really talking that talk. You see what I'm saying? So I love y'all, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to leave my last video right here for you guys. So you missed upon that, go watch that video. So stay yourself. Stay 300. Whatever you do in life, trust me, I believe in you, bro.